Hey YouTube, welcome back to Tech Yes. It is Brandy's coming back to you guys today with an unboxing and review of the Z87 G45 gaming motherboard. So this is the new LGA 1150 motherboard series. So this is supporting the new Haswell CPU. So straight away when you unbox the product, this is what you get in the box. So I won't spend too much time on the actual boxing as I want to look at the motherboard, but you get the IO shield, you get a doorknob handle which says "I'm sorry, busy gaming," which is pretty unique. It's pretty, I found it interesting. You get two SATA 3 cables, you get the drivers, utilities, and you also get in Japan you get a 12-month warranty. I think it'll be different in different parts of the world. You get a quick installation guide and the full user manual as well. The box, it comes pretty neatly boxed. I do like the look of this box. Right, so here's the board itself. It looks amazing. So I'm going to say this is one of the reasons why I got this over the Z87 Extreme 4. Probably you guys are wondering, why didn't you get the Z87 Extreme 4? Well, this time around, I decided to give MSI a chance because the red and black theme, I mean, usually you pay more money for it, but this time around, you are not. And I mean, you're not paying extra money for the red and black theme. You're getting so much value packed onto this board, it's not funny. Well, from the spec sheet anyway. I'm going to do some tests later and see how it fares. But let's have a look at the board first of all. You get three PCI Express 16... you just get three PCI 3 Express ports. This one runs at 16 speed, this one runs at 8 speed, and this one runs at 4 speed. If you use Xfire, it'll run at 8 speed, 4 speed, 4 speed. If you're using SLI, only 2 cards can be supported on SLI, so you can only get 8 speed and 8 speed. And that's, I mean, it's good. That's good enough for, I mean, if you have a lot of money, you're going to spend a lot of money and get a better board anyway. So, the fact that it supports SLI and 8 speed is really good. It's all you're going to need, especially two GTX 780s. That'd be huge. I mean, anyway, it comes with 4 PCI Express single speed ports, so that's really good as well. Now, the main thing I like about this board is you get the Realtek ALC 1150, which is better than the Realtek ALC 898, I'm assuming. So you're getting really good DACs, really good ADCs on board. Now, not to mention this, you get the audio boost here. So this is the audio boost from MSI. And basically it's an amp that gives you a clearer or a stronger output signal for your headphones, and hopefully, I'm going to test it after this review, and hopefully you get a better input signal as well, less noise. And so I'll be testing that out with the microphone I'm using now, and also the Razer Carcass headset microphone to give you guys an idea of how much noise, and if this is a great option for streamers, for people who want to stream and stuff like that and they're on a budget. This board, hopefully it offers what you need. Now, looking at the board itself, the heat sinks, you get 3 heat sinks, and they look amazing and they feel amazing as well. So they're made of aluminium, I think. They look good. This one's huge here. It's got the dragon on it. I like the theme. It's actually not too fancy. It's not too bright. It's actually more of a maroon color than a red color in my opinion. And looking at the board a little bit closer, you get the 8-phase power design here. So this is apparently supports up to 180 watts of an overclock, which will be absolutely fine for Haswell. I don't see myself needing more, because especially since I like to run stable overclocks, this thing should support a nice stable 24/7. I'm hoping for about 4.6, maybe 4.8. So let's get on with that. We'll have a look at that later in my Haswell review and overclocking of Haswell, so I'll get onto that later. Now for system fans, you get 3 system fans. So you get one down the bottom here, one at the right, and one in the middle of the board. For CPU fans, you get 2 4-pin headers there up the top. So if you've got a H100i that you want to mount up the top of your motherboard, top of your case, you can do that, and you can plug these into here. So really good. You get 4 DDR3 slots there, and they support up to 3 gigahertz of an overclock and also 64 gigabytes of RAM total. Now, the actual board itself is a full-size ATX board, I'm going to say that. With the Z77 Extreme 4, they did cut the size of the board down a little bit, and a lot of people found it annoying. This is a full-sized motherboard as well. So let's have a look now. Actually, you get down the bottom here. I'll lastly say that you get 3 USB 2 headers, which gives you an extra 6 USB 2 ports, and you also get 6 SATA 3 ports as well. So that'll be more than enough. I mean, I only use 4 SATA 3 ports at the moment, so I've got another 2 if I want to do a RAID 0 or something crazy like that. I can definitely do it. Now, also you get the USB 3. You get an extra USB 3 header down here, which gives you an extra 2 USB 3 ports. You also get all your front panel audio, front panel power, and all that stuff as well. So that comes on the board as well. Now, that's about, so your 8-pin 8-pin CPU header is over here. And everything just feels pretty well built. I mean, the board does feel pretty good. So this time around, I think MSI are really aiming to give you a board that is the value king. And I think they've done it this time around with the G45 Gaming. So this is the board I chose to go with instead of the Z87 Extreme 4. And the one reason, I'm going to get onto this right now. So the one reason I decided to go with this board, I'll just focus in there for you guys. The one reason I decided to go with this board over the Z87 was that they're giving you the clear CMOS. I really like this feature. I loved it on the Z77. I don't know why they took it away on the Z87 Extreme 4. Really good feature. If you're overclocking, it's going to save you so much goddamn time. I'm serious. You get a 4 USB 3 ports on the back of the board. You also get a killer NIC. So it's a Qualcomm, and I guess it's better than a Realtek. So if anything, if they give you something that's better than a Realtek, then it's pretty damn good in my opinion. So you also get a PS2 slot as well, which is great because I use a PS2 keyboard. You get 2 USB ports. Now, why would they just give you 2 USB 2 ports? I think it's got to do with the initial installation with Windows 7 and stuff like that. So, you know, definitely compatibility, the USB 2 works, so that's a good thing. Now you get the audio jacks there. You get a lot of, optical out as well, which is really good. You get your standard line out, line in, mic in as well. So really good, and surround sound options there. You get a VGA port as well, and a DVI port, and a HDMI port as well. So very good there. I like it. They've given you all that, and the clear CMOS button, which is really, really good. Overall, I'm going to say that this board is looking like the new Z77 Extreme 4. I'm going to do some tests on it. I'm going to boot it up. I'm going to overclock it, tell you how good of an overclocker it is. I'm also going to test the onboard audio for you guys now. And yeah, it just looks amazing. It does feel well. It does feel well built, and it is priced really well as well. So that's a good thing about this board. It looks like the new value king. So hopefully this is what it is, and you guys are probably wondering what board I went with, and this is what I went with. So this time around, I'm giving MSI a chance, as it looks like they're trying their best to get back into the market with an awesome board at a great price. So anyway, guys, let's move on to the tests. Alright guys, so here is the Z87 onboard amp for recording the audio. So the actual audio coming out of the sound card or the onboard audio solution didn't sound any different to my Realtek ALC 898, but the audio coming in, I think it sounds pretty good. I've played around with it a bit. If you set the recording volume to full and then a 10 decibel gain with all the effects turned off, you'll get this sound that you're getting right now. So this is just my cheap clip-on microphone. I use this for my reviews. It's a very good microphone for the price as well. Obviously not as good as this condenser microphone, but this is the onboard audio solution, just straightly this microphone directly plugged into the motherboard. So I think it's really good. So it is a good solution. Now the onboard LAN controller, the network interface card, the NIC, that is great as well. Like, I'm using that already, and it does feel like it's very, I don't know, it just feels like a good card. So it was downloading all my things blazingly fast. So really good. So far this board's amazing. I'm going to get into the overclocks soon. So I just thought I'd give you this review and say the board itself is solid, it's stable, it's a very nice board. I can highly recommend it. Anyway, let's do a quick quality test with the Razer Carcass now. So I'll give you guys a look at that. Okay, here's a quick quality test with the Razer Carcass microphone. So this is the boom microphone that comes with the Razer Carcass. So here it is. Now basically I will say one more thing, and okay, so this is the Razer Carcass microphones. This is the boom microphone that comes with a pair of Razer Carcass headphones. I don't think it's the best microphone in the world. It's definitely, actually it's probably not far from the worst, but anyway, it's here's a quality test. Same settings, 100 volume, 100 recording input level with a plus 10 decibel gain. I couldn't hear any noise when I tested the first time, so hopefully there's not much noise in this either. So I will say that it's definitely an improvement over the Z77 Extreme Board onboard audio solution. Now, another thing as well is that the audio coming out of the motherboard, the actual audio out, the green line out, does give a stronger signal as well, so it is louder. So basically, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that you guys, if you buy this and you're looking to start streaming and getting into recording and stuff, great solution is already put on board the Z87
G45 MSI motherboard. Now another thing is too is the UEFI BIOS. The screen is great, it's easy to use. I quickly got the hang of it. I'm going to get into it more though as I do. I'm going to do some more overclocks and get the 4670K versus the 3570K review done, and I'll get that to you guys soon as well. So check out that, check out my unboxing of the 4670K, and I'll be doing the budget builds as soon as I can. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this review, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Tech Gear City, and I'll catch you guys back with some more Haswell. Anyway guys, see ya, bye.